Hey guys, here I am at the end of day 4 of my water only fast. I've decided that I will be breaking the fast at the end of this 4th day and not be going any further with it, because I feel that I have got all the answers that I needed to get. I guess basically about 5 years ago I had an affair with a married woman which lasted about 2.5 years. That affair ended up going to a really bad place. I got into drugs, ice mainly, and obviously was smoking a lot and drinking a lot. I got to a point where I let a lot of people down. I let my job down, I let my staff down, I let my family down, I let myself down, and most importantly, I let God down. For me, it was a really bad time, and I guess the guilt got to me in the end, and I fell into a massive big hole of depression, and I didn't know how to get out of it. Not only was I doing drugs, I started dealing drugs to try and help with my habit, and I guess I basically hated myself for it. It got to a point where I was experiencing some serious shit. Like I thought because of the drugs I actually let demons into my life. It had gotten in such a bad place in my mind that I believed that I had allowed demons to enter into my life, and they were now around me and causing me hell. It got to a point where I couldn't take it anymore, and I had $3,000 worth of ice in a bag, and I knew that I had to get out of this place that I put myself in. So I boiled some water on the stove, and I poured the $3,000 worth of ice into that water. I let it melt, and I poured it down the sink. And that was the defining moment of my life. From that moment onwards, 3 years ago, I've been working so hard to be the best person I could be, so hard to make my family and God and myself proud of me again. And everything I've been doing since then is to try and be the best person I can be to make up for what I did. I reduced my meat intake, I stopped dairy, I started being healthy again, I fought off the drugs and beat the addiction, I stopped smoking, beat that addiction, and now I've even stopped alcohol. I've travelled the world to try and get some better experiences, and when I was in Peru, I went to a spiritual retreat, and while I was there, we did our ayahuasca healing process ceremonies, and I know a lot of people are probably against that, but I found it to be very, very healing. After that ayahuasca ceremony, I did not want to take ice ever again, and I haven't now for about a year. But while I was there, during one of the ceremonies, one of the ladies who were a part of the ceremony came to me after the ceremony, and she said to me that during her ceremony she had Mother Ayahuasca speak to her and told her to tell me that it's not my fault. At the time I didn't really understand what that meant, because I thought what she meant was that because I was taking the drugs and that I let the demons into my life, that it was not my fault that I did that. But this fasting has really made me see that that's not what she meant at all. And what she meant was that it's not my fault. What I went through was not all my fault. Yes, I made some really bad choices, but sometimes we put ourselves into situations that we didn't intend to put ourselves into. And what's important is that we heal from these situations and we learn from them and we change and make ourselves better. Everything I've done climbing Mount Kilimanjaro, even this fast, was for me to try to make up for what I did, to try and ask for forgiveness from God and myself and my family. But I know now that I no longer need to do that, that I have that forgiveness and it's all okay, and that I am now the person that I need to be. All my sins have been forgiven and I can move on now with my life, knowing that I'm a good person and I will remain to be a good person till the day I die. So it has been an amazing experience, and I'm so glad that I've done everything that I've done, even the bad stuff, because we've got to understand that we're here in this life not perfect and we make mistakes, but learn from the mistakes. Follow your gut instinct, because God is talking to us all the time and He knows what's best for us. So follow those instincts that you know are right. Stop trying to do what your head's trying to tell you to do, because it's not always right. Follow your heart, follow your gut, and listen to what God's saying, and be the best person you can be. Thank you for being a part of this experience with me. I hope you've enjoyed it and got something out of it. All I want to do is try and help others and teach them from what I have gone through. Thank you, God bless, and bye.